Hey guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to show you how to create this makeup look. A lot of you guys were requesting that I recreate this look. I posted it to Instagram and then you guys also saw me wearing it in my April favorites video. So here it is. I really hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, so first I'm just going to prime the skin. I'm using the PUR Cosmetics Serum Collagen Veil Anti-Aging Primer. So it looks like that, and I'm just going to be applying that all over the face. You don't have to use a brush when you're applying primer, but I'm just using it today because I've been really liking using a brush instead of my fingers. Okay, so next for brows, I'm going in with the Sigma brow pencil in the shade Clean Cut. It's a taupey brow pencil shade, if it'll focus. First, I'm just going to go ahead and brush out the brows. I'm using the Sigma Brow and Lash E80 spoolie brush. Now I'm just going to fill them in with some powder. I'm using the Sigma brow powders in light and medium. Oh, and I'm using the Sigma angled brow brush E75 to fill them in. I mentioned this brush in my April favorites. I really love it for filling in the brows. I'm then just going to be setting the brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Caramel. I also like to clean up my brows, so I'm going in with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. You can pretty much use any concealer, or you can use an eye base if you want to, just to clean up that bottom part, and then I also like to clean up the arch and the tail. I'm just going to be dragging the excess down to my lids just to use it as a base. Okay, so now that my primer is set, I like to wait until my primer is set before I add anything to my face. I just feel like my makeup lasts a lot longer when I do that. I'm going to be going in with the Tarte Color Correcting Palette. How cute is this palette? I love the gold packaging. I love the teal details. I've been really into teal lately, and this is what it looks like. This is my first time using it. I haven't used it yet, so it'll kind of be like a first impression in this video. But look at all the colors it comes with, like an orangey shade, green, some peachy shades, a yellow, then a nice contour shade. So I'm really excited to try this out today. Okay, so first I'm just going to go in with this orange shade. It's number 1, and I'm just going to be applying that to the dark circles and just any hyperpigmentation that I have on my face. You also want to make sure you blend it out so it doesn't show through your foundation when you apply your foundation on. And then I'm going to go into this green shade here. This is the number 2, and I'm just going to be applying that to any redness that I have on my face. Formula is really good too. I like it. It's blending out really nicely. It's not dry or thick or anything, so I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Alright, so next I'm just going to go in with the number 5 shade right here. It's a pretty deep peachy shade, and I'm just going to be covering up my freckles with that. And sunspots, because we have sunspots. Unfortunately. Okay, so far so good. I really like that correcting palette. It's really bomb. So let's go ahead and put on our foundation now. So today I actually got a sample, the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. I got that when I ordered the Tarte correcting palette, and the sample's a pretty good size sample, so I want to use it as foundation today. I'm gonna go with the shade Juicy. Hopefully that's not too dark. Hopefully this color matches me. I'm gonna go and apply it with a damp beauty blender. Ooh, the coverage is really nice. It's like medium to full. Seems like it's gonna be a very dewy foundation too, which is nice. That coverage though is getting me, yes. Can't pinpoint the scent though. This color is a little bit too pink for me, but it's okay. I like the foundation. I'll pick up the right color. So there's the foundation. So far I like the coverage. It's very pigmented. It's really dewy though, so I'm wondering if that's gonna set a little bit. Just a little bit. I do like a good dew, you know what I mean? But I hope it just sets just a little bit. So my camera wasn't recording, but I started to put on the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer in the shade Y23. I like this one a lot because it has a yellow base and it works really great with my complexion. Next, I'm just going to take this number 3 shade from the Tarte Color Correcting Palette. It's more of a contouring kind of shade, and I'm just going to use that to chisel out those cheekbones and contour my face. It blends out so smoothly. Oh, yes. Yes. blend. Now I'm just going to take this yellow shade right here and just run that down the bridge of my nose just to highlight that area. So next I'm just going to go ahead and set everything. I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm going to just tap out under my eye area because I can see that that's already creased before I set it. That way I'm not setting that creaseness going on. Next, I'm just going to bronze up my complexion with the PUR Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Glow Together. So this has a shimmer side and then a matte side. I'm just going to take the matte side and start to contour a little bit more. And for blush, I'm just going in with this one by Wet n Wild. This is their Pearlescent Pink Rose blush, I think it's called. It looks like that. It's just a nice pinky color with a little bit of gold reflect to it. I haven't used this one in a while, so let's see how this goes. Oh, I like the color. It's pretty. I've been really loving this brush for my blush. It's the Luxie 522 tapered highlighting brush, but I don't use it for highlighter. I've just been using it for blush lately, and it's been working well for me. Now I'm just taking the brush that I used for my powder, and I'm just going to be blending everything out just so it's nicely blended together and there's no harsh lines. Alright, so now for the fun part, we're going to move on to the eyes. First, I'm going to go in with the Tartelette in Bloom palette, this one, and I'm just going to go ahead and take that shade in Charmer, and I'm using my Sigma E40 tapered blending brush to apply that all over the entire eye area just to set that base. Next, I'm picking up Sweetheart, which is kind of like a peachy toned color, and I'm just going to be using that same Sigma E40 brush to apply that to the crease area and upper crease. This is going to be our transition color. This eye right here might look a little bit rough because I have that dry patch going on, but we'll just focus on this one. I'm also taking that color down towards the lower lash line and just connecting it to the upper eye area. Next, I'm just going to go in with Rebel on my MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to be applying that to the crease area just to deepen that up. I'm also just going to run that color down the lower lash line too and connect it with that outer edge. Next, I'm just taking the ColourPop Cosmetics Super Shock Shadow. That can be a tongue twister if you try to say it too fast. This is in the shade I Heart This. Kind of like a shimmery, silvery shade, but it has a goldness to it too. So I'm just going to be applying that all over the lids. I'm going to be using my Sigma E54 Medium Sweeper Brush to apply that. I normally like to apply these with the fingers because I find that it applies really well with the fingers, but this brush also works really well too. You just have to get a good amount on the brush. Okay, so now for the inner corner, I'm using this gorgeous shade by NYX Cosmetics. It's one of their prismatic shadows. It's in the shade Mermaid. This is the reason why a lot of you guys wanted to see this tutorial. So here it is. How pretty is that? I love it. So I'm just going to be taking my Sigma, if I can find it, where'd it go? On my lap. The Sigma E30 pencil brush, and I'm just going to be applying that to the inner corners. And then just going to take Rebel again on that same brush, and I'm just going to run that through the crease just to define it a little bit more. Very lightly. I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, so now I'm just going to pick up Charmer again, and I'm going to be using that to highlight the brow bones. Now I'm just going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Single Shadow in Hot Chocolate and apply that to the outer third of the lower lash line. I'm just really going to be packing this on very tightly to that lower lash line. And that's just really going to help define it. Next, I'm just going to take a black pencil liner. I'm using the one by Anastasia, and I'm just going to put that in my waterline. I only like to take it about 75% of the way through because it makes my eyes look a little bit more opened in this area and closed in this area, so we have like an almond shape going on. So I'm going to be doing a wing today. I'm using the Tarte clay paint liner to create a wing, and I'm going to be using my favorite winged liner brush. This is the Sigma E06 winged liner brush. Okay, so for mascara, I actually got this one as a sample in one of my Sephora orders. This is this is the Dior Show Iconic Overcurl Mascara. So I wanted to kind of try it out and see if it'll be worth getting the full-sized one. The formula is not very wet. It's a little bit dry, but it's actually making my lashes look nice. Dang, girl! Ooh, you see that lash? I like it. Ooh, I'm liking that mascara. The curve really helps to get to the base. Okay, so I don't even feel like I really need to, but since I did in the photo that I posted to Instagram, I am going to be applying the Cocoa Lashes in Queen Bee. So to highlight, I'm just going to be using the Bobbi Brown highlight powder in the shade Bronze Glow. I love this highlight powder. It's so pretty. I'm going to be spritzing my brush with some Fix Plus, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush to do it. I really like this for highlighters. I'm just going to spritz my face with the MAC Fix Plus spray just so everything kind of melts together. Alright, and for the lips, I'm going in with these three. This is the Kylie lip kit in the shade Cocoa K, and then this is the Tarte glossy lip paint in the shade Bobbi. This is my favorite nude lip combo right now. If you guys watched my favorites video, this was in there, so. And I'm just going to let that dry a little bit before I put the gloss on. This way it doesn't move the liquid lipstick and it lays on top of the liquid lipstick. Alright, so this is the finished makeup look. Alright, so that's going to be it for this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I would love for you to join my YouTube family. You can just click on me if you're on your desktop, or just click the subscribe button down below and it'll get you to the same place. Leave me a comment on any video requests that you guys have. I want to know what you guys want to see, so just let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye! It's kind of like a shimmery, silvery shade. Shimmery. Wow, that was a tongue twister for sure. Okay, Dior, I see you. I see you. To highlight, I'm just going to go in with the... Oh! It's going to break. This already broke on me once. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It's falling apart, falling to pieces. You know, living.